Hey, welcome in everybody. So in this video, we're going to continue on with our working drawing set. So we have our floor plan kind of laid out. We have it on a title block. It's looking really good. I'm kind of liking that little, that old guy with a smile on his face, drinking his bottled water. He's happy. So anyway, what we're going to do now, I'm going to start laying out the elevations, or start setting up the elevations. So I want to take a look at the 3D view first. So I'm going to click on the little house up here at the top. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to click on this visual style. Right now it's on hidden lines, so I'm going to click it on realistic just to kind of take a look and see what we have. So if you notice, we don't really have an exterior wall material set up. We've got different colors going on. Our floor, that's another story. We'll get to that later on, but just for our exterior wall standpoint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some siding to put on our exterior walls, and then once we do that, or even before we do that, we need to set up a family for our corner wall trim, so it kind of hides those corners where the siding is not going to wrap around. So there's going to be like gaps that we're going to have, so we need a corner trim to kind of cover those up. So that's what I'm going to do first. So what I want to do is, let me go to my first floor. Let me go back to my first floor. Not the floor plan. I'm going to go to not the drawing sheet, I'm going to go to this, zoom in on this corner. So this is where I'm going to place those corner trims. So what I want to do, I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go to New, but I'm going to click the arrow next to it. And I'm going to go this time to Family. I'm going to create a family. And you might not see your listed like this. You might see the icons, but I went to Views and just hit the list so that I can kind of read what these are a lot better. So I'm going to use the generic model wall-based family. I'm going to click on Open. And so it kind of shows you, like if we're at the top looking down on it, it kind of shows you a wall here and the placement side of where our family is going to be. So I'm going to zoom in on this particular area here. I want to click on under Forms where it says Extrusion. And then I'm going to click on this line tool. Oh, I also want my extrusion end to be 9 feet. Let me change that. 9 feet. I'm going to click on the line. I'm going to start it at this corner here. So if this is our wall, our trim is going to go up against the wall. So I'm going to click it there. I'm going to drag it out 5.5 inches. So 0 space 5 space 1/2. I'm going to go straight up. This is going to be 3/4 of an inch. Back over to the left. 0 space 5 space 1/2 inches. And then down 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to click the modify because we're done drawing our little shape of our trim there. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go to where you see material, and it's by category. So I'm going to click on this. I want to make a new material. So I'm going to click on the little plus with the I don't know what that is, like it's like a shape of an earth or a ball, whatever. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to select Create New Material. And I'm going to right click. I'm going to rename this. I want to go to Rename. I'm going to name this Exterior Corner Wall Trim. I know that's a long name. And then, so what I'm going to do now is I need to add a material to it, so I don't have anything yet. So I'm going to go down to where you see this opens, closes asset browser, and I'm going to select it. I'm going to go over to where you see Appearance Library. Let me move this over. Appearance Library. I'm going to scroll down to where you see click on Wall Covering. And so I'm gonna look for, oh no, I don't want wall covering, sorry. I want wall paint, yeah, wall paint. So I'm gonna use this chestnut. There's two different chestnuts. I kind of like this reddish colory looking chestnut. So I'm gonna left click on it, and then the double arrows you see over here to the right, I'm gonna click that. So that's gonna kind of bring that material and plop it onto our new family that we just created. I'm gonna hit apply, click OK. And now what I wanna do is I wanna hit the check mark to finish this. And then make sure I save this. I'm gonna go to File, Save. Remember, it's gonna be a family, so I'm gonna name this Exterior. I don't need two E's though. Just one will do, thank you very much. Exterior corner trim, corner wall trim, something, whatever. Save it. What else do I need to do? I think that's it. All right, so we have that kind of created. So now to bring it into our project, I'm gonna go up here to where you see load into project. And so now you can see it. If I hover over my wall here, I can place this. So I'm just gonna kind of drop one here. And then I want one on this other side here. For some reason it doesn't let me place it here, so I'm gonna just place it up here. I'm gonna right click, hit cancel, right click, cancel again. So what I wanna do is place these at the very corner. So I think I wanna go to click on this one, click align, and I wanna align that. Let me turn off this. No, I'll just keep going for now. I was going to turn off the shading so you can see that better, but I'm going to click on tab so I can select this bottom line. I want to align this with the bottom line, and then I'm going to click this to bring this one over to cover up that end like that. I'm going to hit the lock here. And then you kind of do that on each corner. So again, I'm going to come over to this corner. I'm going to go to architecture component, place component. Here's my trim. There's one. There's two. How did I do? Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go to align. I'm going to align, hit the tab key. I'm going to align this one over here to cover that up. Just I would recommend whichever way you overlap this on one corner, do it the same on the other corner so they look the same. And then I need two more back here. Let me get out of my align, hit the modify. I want to go back to my component. Place one here, place one here. So hit the align, hit the tab. It never goes where I want it. I want it on the edge, not, and you could, it's already clicked on wall faces. So why doesn't it pick the face? It picks the middle. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the tab key so I can hit that outside face. Move that one, select this one, align this one over to that one. Hit the lock just because, why not? Pan over to this side. Architecture component. There we go, hit the align. Let's see, this one, hit the tab key. Move that one up. I'm gonna go hit this line because I want this one to align with that. Hit the lock. I think we're good to go there. So I hit the modify. Let me look at our 3D view and see what we got. Yeah, so I kind of like that. I don't know. I like that kind of reddish color. I don't know about y'all, but so we have that. Now what we want to do is we're going to add some siding onto our walls. So let me go back to my first floor plan. And so I'm gonna just select one of these exterior walls. And so it brings up this is what we have right now. We have a basic wall generic. So there's really no material onto it. There's no finish on it at all. So I'm gonna go to edit type. I'm gonna click on duplicate. And I'm gonna rename this. I'm gonna rename this exterior wall siding. I know there's already one that has siding. I realize that. Exterior wall siding. But I'm going to do mine this way because it won't change our thickness of our walls any. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go to edit. So our wall is 6 inches thick right now. So I'm going to change this where you see structure by category. I'm going to change the thickness of that. Let's say this is going to be, let's say that's going to be 5 inches. And I need to add a layer, so I'm going to go to insert. I want this layer to be at the top. So I'm going to click that, click on up. And it's not going to be a structure. That's going to be a finish. And the material, I'm going to use clapboard siding clapboard. Not the best looking color, but hey, it'll work. I'm gonna click on OK there. And so the thickness for this, to make it the same as what our wall was, I need to make this 1 inch. So now our wall is still at 6 inches, so it's not gonna move around. Check the wraps. Click OK, click apply, click OK. Now let's look at our 3D view here and see what we got. I need to go to realistic. Oh, I know what I didn't do. So we made the wall, but we didn't apply it. So what I want to do is I'm going to left click, or I'm going to hover my mouse over the exterior wall. Just hover your mouse over it, hit the tab key, and now left click it, and it'll select all your exterior walls. That kind of saves you time from having to do each one individually. So now it says I have multiple types selected. So I'm going to click this. The one that is created was the exterior wall siding. I'm going to change it to that. Hit the apply down here. So now you can kind of see. Now we have our siding material added. We got some light beige, tan. We got some reddish. Now we got some orange and white. We got all kind of colors going on. So, I mean, it's colorful, we can say that. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to change the windows. So I'm going to zoom in on this exterior window. I'm just going to left click it to select it. And for my window, I want to go to edit type. Oh, first of all, where you see indicator visibility, well, that doesn't matter in our 3D view. We'll wait till we get to our elevations to do that. I digress. So I'm going to click on edit type. And I'm going to change where you see the exterior frame, the interior frame. All of these I'm going to change to the same kind of reddish color that we made our exterior wall trim, which is going to be exterior corner wall trim. I'm going to click that. I know it's going to be a pain, so I'll do one of these so you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. I won't make you watch me do all of them because that's, ain't nobody got time for that. Click that one. Exterior wall. I don't like that wood looking material. It looks kind of, I don't know. It's just, yeah. It's like, yeah. Okay, so leave the, actually with the glass, I'm gonna click on the glass. Because glass usually has like a bluish kind of tint to it because it reflects off the sky, right? So instead of color clear, I'm gonna make this blue. Hit apply there. It's thinking about it. It's taking a while. All right, so then also where you see the exterior trim, I'm going to change this to, I don't want the seal. I'm going to click this down arrow here. I want to make that where it's exterior flat picture frame. And then hit apply, hit OK. So now our window trim matches the corner trim. If you don't like the red, you can change that really easily. But I'm going to keep going with these. So everywhere that I had the same window, it updated those automatically, which is good. But you can kind of see on these sides. For here, I'm going to go to edit type. Again, I don't want the window to have a seal. I want that to be a picture frame. And then again, I'm just going to change all of these to the corner trim. It's a process, I know. Like I said, if you don't like the color of the corner trim, you can change just this one and it'll update all the rest. And we might do that in just a bit, seeing how this looks. Change that where you're at there. All right, now since when I change the glass, it's automatically going to be blue on anywhere there's glass, the same glass, so I don't have to change that. Hit the apply. So we got that. Go to this window. So here, where you see the sash material, I'm going to make that. Where is it? Exterior wall trim. This trim here. I wish I could select more than one at a time and just do them in one shebang, but yeah, I tried that. It told me no. It said nope, not gonna do it. All right, so there's that. Hit the apply, hit OK. There we go with that one. I think we have one in the back. We got two in the back. Two in the back trying to hide. All right, so we're gonna go to edit type. I said I wasn't gonna make you watch me do all these, and here I am doing them all. I could probably speed them up, but there's that. The trim. I also like talking to myself. I don't know. I heard that if you talk to yourself, that's a sign that you're smart. And if that's the case, I'm a genius. I'm really not though. All right, so there's that. Last one here. Edit type. Again, I don't want the flat with seal. I want the picture frame, that one. Now I'm gonna change these. After doing this, I probably don't like that red so much, but I think we can change, once we get them all to this one, I think we can edit that really quickly. Famous last words. This one here. That one, we got that, hit the apply. All right, now we got these doors. So the doors, I'm gonna click on the door, same thing. Oh man, there's a lot of parts to it. Let's see if I try to hold the control key and select more than once, it's like laughing at me. Like, you really thought you could do that? I mean, I was hoping, but I think Revit needs to work on that in their update. I need to be able to select more than once, so this process doesn't take forever. I'm trying to think, how many doors do I got? I think that's just that door, and then that door is going to update the other door. That's my goal. Right, cherry. Oh, I don't want that. Wait, oh, the door handle material. I kind of wanted that to be, I didn't want to change that one. The door handle material, I kind of want to keep that like a chrome looking color. Cabinets, handles, I'll put it on that. Yeah, that's good. I don't think that's what it was, but it'll do. I don't want a red doorknob. There, okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, I made the window. I made the windows red. That's kind of cool. Let's fix that real quick. I don't want that. I want to go to this. Nope, I want to select my door. Select my door, then edit type. All right, where'd my glass go? Panel, oh, glazing. Yeah, glazing. Put it back on glass. All right, there we go. I'm not gonna worry about the interior doors. All right, so if you don't like this red, right, you're like, man, that red looks kind of crappy looking. We can go back, we can select the door, edit type, click on here. So if I want this, I think I can right click, edit it. You can go to, you can change the color here if you really wanted to, or we could go back to our browser here, appearance library, wall paint, look for something a little less not in your face. I don't know, light tan. You can just scroll through here and just find one you like. Sienna, maybe sienna. Let me click on the little arrows. All right, we're gonna go with that. I don't care how it looks, we're gonna go with it. Hit apply. Should update all those, hopefully. Boom, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna stop the video here because I was kind of rambling and kind of goofing up a little bit. So it lasted longer than I expected. So what we're gonna do next, we can start working on our elevations in the next video, all right? So, peace.